Hello, my dear friends, and thank you for joining me on the mat for this practice of self-love and appreciation. We live in the times and cultures where we're constantly criticizing and judging ourselves and comparing to others who demonstrate skills, talents, and abilities that we lack. This creates this constant feeling of not enoughness, and we hardly ever celebrate ourselves for who we are. So I created this practice, a pathway to that place within ourselves where we can find unconditional love and appreciation for ourselves. This might be an emotional journey for you. If that's the case, then just allow those emotions to rise and work their way through you. Let go of the ones that no longer serve you and cultivate the ones that you need. So for this practice, you might need a few props. You'll definitely need your blocks. If you're using knee pads or any other props in your practice, please feel free to get those. You might also need a blanket to cover yourself at the very end for the final relaxation. So feel free to pause the video, get your props, and then come back and join me. And if you're ready, please find yourself on your mat and let's get started. So if you've got your blocks, put one on each side of your mat, somewhere around the middle. Find yourself in the middle of your mat, and we start in Shavasana. Hold on to the back of your legs and gently make your way down to the floor, finding Shavasana. Take a few moments here to really make yourself comfortable. Relax your feet, your legs, your hips. You relax your arms, your shoulders. Maybe lengthen through the back of your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyebrows. Find some stillness. And connect to your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. While you're in this stillness, start noticing your body, your emotions. Start noticing your mind stuff, your thoughts, ideas. These are all the different aspects of you. And with this awareness, I invite you to find unconditional acceptance for yourself. Accepting all parts of you, the physical, the emotional, the mental. Accepting all the virtues and limitations that you have. Let go of any criticism or judgment. Just allow yourself to be just the way you are. With every breath, allow yourself to be here. And with every exhale, let go of all the doubt, criticism, and judgment. Let's take another 2 or 3 breaths here. And then gently and slowly bring some movement back. Bend the knees, one at a time, and then bring them towards your chest and give yourself a hug. Maybe rock from side to side, gently massaging that lower back, signaling to your body that we're starting to move. Now hold on to the back of your legs and rock yourself up using your core. Come up to a comfortable seat, and then from here you can transition whichever way you're comfortable. We're going onto our hands and knees, so you can roll over your knees, or you can get your legs to one side and come to the middle of your mats on your hands and knees. You can tuck your toes, you can release your toes, see how it feels. Brace the core, lengthen through the back of the neck, and find a neutral here before we go. Hands around the shoulders, we're pressing the floor away, and take a few rounds of cat-cow here. As you inhale, arch, look forward, open up your heart, and as you exhale, round, look at your belly button and push the floor away. With your own breath, at your own pace, find some movement. You can be a little bit slower or faster than me. That's okay. And if you feel like doing a freestyle cat-cow or doing some other movements, please feel free to do that too. All right, and then we'll meet in a neutral again. We'll have a very quick warm-up before we go into our flow. So essentially this will be the same moves as the cat-cow that we just did. So if you'd like to modify and come back to the regular cat-cows, feel free to do that. But if you'd like to give it a go, now shift your left knee slightly towards the midline and extend your right leg at the back. Take your leg as high as you can go without compromising the hip action. So you have your hips squared facing towards the floor. So inhale here, and as you exhale, round your back, bring the knee to nose. So we'll do 8 on each side. Again, you're moving with your own pace, with your own breath. As you inhale, extend the leg as far as you can. And as you exhale, round and bring the knee closer to the nose. Again, you can be a little faster than slower than me. Count your 8. And after the last one, as you inhale, extend the leg. And as you exhale, bring the right knee down. Again, slightly shift it to the middle. As you inhale, extend the left leg behind you. Open up your heart. And as you exhale, knee to nose. 8 on this side. Bringing some movement to the body. You might actually start really warm already. That's good. Use the core to squeeze and bring that knee closer to your nose. After the 8th one, inhale, extend the leg, and as you exhale, bring the knee down. Take your knees wide and push back into Balasana, into the child's pose, forehead down. Breathe. Catch your breath here. It's a very short pose. When you're ready to come back onto hands and knees again. One more move. And again, if you'd like to modify it, feel free to modify it. Come back to regular cat-cow or just put the leg down. So we'll start on the right side again. Shift your left knee so slightly towards the midline so you can keep that balance and you can keep your hips squared. Inhale, extend your right leg at the back as high as you can go. And this time as you exhale, we're going to take a tricep push-up. So bend the elbows to the back, forehead comes down towards the floor. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, come down. Touch the floor. Now if this is too much, put your leg down. Or modify whichever way you want to. We're doing 8 on each side again. So count your 8. Moving with the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. After the 8th one, inhale up, and as you exhale, bring the right knee down, switch sides. Inhale, extend the left leg at the back. Exhale, forehead down. Try to keep your back leg as high as you can. Again, you can be a little bit faster or slower than me. Once you've done your 8, you can push back into the child's pose again. Exhale, bring the knees down. Sit your hips back on your heels and bring the forehead down. Reach your arms forward, wriggle the fingers as far as you can, and just have a nice stretch here. Couple of breaths. So notice all the sensations in the body. And whatever you notice, allow it to be in full acceptance of all the sensations. Let's take one more breath here. And then gently and slowly, let's come to the first down dog. Tuck your toes under, push the hips back and up, pull the belly button in and lift it all the way up. Nice and easy. Be gentle. This is our first down dog. So soften the knees, maybe stay on your toes for this one, and find more length through the arms. If you feel like walking your feet, please feel free to walk your feet or do anything that kind of feels good. If you want to wiggle your hips, this is your practice. Make it pleasurable and make it easy for yourself. Good. Take another big breath in. And we're going to walk our hands towards our feet. Good. Well, we may argue here, this is the back or the front of the mat. Well, we will find out soon. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, bow. And as you inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Just find stillness here in Tadasana. Find that effortless stance. Take one more big breath in full acceptance of who you are and where you are right now. Next exhale, release the hands, open your eyes, shake it out. All right, now we're going to turn around actually like this. We're going to have a look at ourselves from different angles. So for now, this will be the top of the mat. And we start moving now. So this is the second part of our practice. And I will introduce the second step of our pathway to that place within us where we find self-love and appreciation. So as we move on from this point, the practice will become more and more challenging, and I would invite you to flow through it and observe all the thoughts and emotions that rise throughout this practice. So catch your next inhale, bring the arms up, reach up, look up. And as you breathe out, fold over the legs, come all the way down. Inhale into your half lift. And as you exhale, step your right foot back. Now this is where you might need your blocks. So bring your blocks. They should be easily accessible to you if you position them in the middle of your mat. Take a big breath here in your lunge, and as you breathe out, push your hips back and up, coming into this modified pyramid. Stay on a toe on the back foot and actively press that right hip forward, finding some length. If you're flexible and you don't need the blocks, feel free to come down onto the floor. But if you need more support, more length, turn your blocks onto the highest option and then lengthen through the spine. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath here. Good. And then gently bend that front knee, put the blocks away, and then put your right heel down, coming into warrior one. So the heels are in alignment, right toes are turning out towards the corner of the mat. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, bend that front knee and come into warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Actively press that right heel down so you can use that force to turn your right hip forward. Nice and easy. Take another big breath here. And as you breathe out, bring the hands to the back and interlace with the fingers. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open up your heart. Good. If this is too much, you can release that and put the hands on your hips here or here, as long as you're opening your heart and you can feel that opening in your chest. Good. Nice. Take a big breath in, and on next exhale, we're coming into humble warrior. So bend forward, coming inside your left thigh, head heavy, head towards your left ankle.
And don't forget to keep your right leg active. Really press that right heel back and down. So you're balancing the body weight. This might be very challenging. Notice how you feel. Notice what kind of thoughts arise. One more breath here. And on the next inhale, release, rise up, bring the arms up. And as you exhale, hands come down, step back into the down dog. Nice and easy. Coming here, observing the sensations in the body. Observe your feelings, your thoughts. One more breath here. And on the next inhale, take your right leg all the way back and up. And as you breathe out, step your right foot forward. So we're coming into that modified pyramid on this side. So bring your blocks again, one on each side. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the hips back and up, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the back of the neck. Actively square the hips. And breathe. Nice and easy. Let's take one more breath here. And then soften that front knee. Put the blocks away if they're on your mat. Look at your feet, find your alignment. Drop the left heel, heel to heel alignment. Left toes up 45 degrees out. And then on the next inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, square the hips and bend that front knee. Come into your warrior one on this side. Nice and easy. Spreading the body weight between both legs. Hold the chest up. Brace the core. Knit the ribcage in. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring the hands back, interlace the fingers. This time go the weird way. We all have a favorite way of interlacing the fingers. Try the other one. See what kind of emotions and thoughts are rising from there. Take another big breath in. And as you breathe out, coming into humble warrior. This is our first big challenge here in this practice. So as you come here, notice your thoughts and ideas about the challenges and the limitations of your body. Notice if you're criticizing or judging the limitations or what you can do in this moment. If that's the case, let it go. And instead, I invite you to celebrate yourself for who you are right now in this moment and what you can do in this moment. On the next inhale, unwind. Come up, celebrating. Exhale, hands come down and step to the top of the mat. Nice and easy, breathe. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, bow. And then inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment to breathe. While we're here in this intentional pose, I invite you again to think of the idea of celebrating your limitations and celebrating yourself in this moment, instead of focusing on what you cannot do or what you do not have. Take a big breath in, roll your arms up, look up, stretch up, and as you exhale, fold over the legs, come all the way down. Inhale into a half lift. And as you exhale, step your right foot back again. This time, bring your right knee down. Now, if you need the padding, you can use a knee pad or you can double your mat under your knee. Heel into your left foot to the side and come into a lizard. Now, this is one of those places you might need a block. Bring the block under your hands on any height so you can find the length in your spine. For those of you who are very, very super flexible, if you'd like to come down onto your forearms, come down here or on the floor, do what feels right. Okay, so wherever you are, you can use the block or you can have your hand on the floor, your choice. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Let's add a little twist to our lizard. And maybe on the exhale, if you want more, maybe reach back and reach towards your right foot. Now, if it is in your practice, and if you'd like to do that, maybe bend your right knee, get hold of your right foot, and then you can come back to your lizard. Now, you can use a block like I'm doing here. If you're flexible enough to reach for the floor, please come down to the floor, or you can make your way down like this. use the block, and then gradually turn the block onto the lowest option, making the way down. Wherever you are, find some space in your body. And if you can't reach for your foot, that's okay too. Don't focus on the limitations. Celebrate yourself as you are. And focus on what you can do. And enjoy where you are. Now, if you got your foot, let go of your foot. Release that. Come back. If you got the block, put the block away and wiggle your left foot back to the center. We're going into the gate pose from here. So turn your right foot towards the back of the mat and then follow your right shoulder and come into the gate pose. So your left foot, right knee, and the right hand are all in line. Inhale and open up here. Bring it up. Or you can stretch the arm above your head, and if you'd like a little fitness challenge, maybe lift your left foot off the floor and reach here. Good. Again, for those of you who would like to come into this half bow here, maybe reach for your left foot and open up your heart. Lift everything up in celebration. Beautiful. Take another big breath in, and as you breathe out, release, come back. Beautiful. And roll towards the middle. Now, hands on the floor. Extend your right leg, and you'll find yourself in Prasarita. Just shake it out, relax. It's a little moment of relaxation and let go. Take a big breath, come into a half lift, and as you exhale, maybe bend the right knee, come into Skandasana. Staying high up, Ardha Skandasana. We're not going too low, just opening the hips and in the thighs. Good. Roll back. Nice. And now turn towards your left foot and turn your left foot out. Keep your right foot as it is. And the arrangement is like warrior two arrangement. And from here, rise up. We're coming into Trikonasana. Spread your arms. Come here and then hinge forward. And as you breathe out, left hand on the left shin. Come in here. Or you can use a block inside or outside your foot. Nice and easy. Wherever you are, find the length. Open up your heart and reach up. Beautiful. Take another big breath in. And as you breathe out, cartwheel your hands down, release the back heel, hands on the floor, and step back into the down dog. Beautiful. Breathe here. And as you breathe out, walk your hands towards the back of the mat. And come into a forward fold here. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, hands to your heart. Let it go. And now turn around. I know. It's very challenging for the mind. And I want you to observe how these challenges make you feel and what kind of thoughts arise. Take another deep breath in. Roll your arms up. Come all the way up, reach up. And as you exhale, fold over the legs, come all the way down. Inhale into your half lift. And as you exhale, step your left foot back this time. The left knee comes down. Again, if you need to pad it. Heel and toe, your right foot to the outside. If you need a block, grab a block for your lizard. Come here, find the length. A few breaths here in a lizard. Now actively press the inside of your right foot into the mat so you can feel that opening in your hip, inside your thigh. Lengthen from there. With or without the block, we will take a little twist here. You can have the block under your hand, or you can just put the block away, hand down. Inhale, open up your right arm all the way up. You can look up, you can look down, whatever feels good in your neck. And then as you breathe out, reach your right hand back. Good. And again, if it is in your practice, and if you'd like to get hold of your left foot, bend the left knee, get hold of your left foot, hand on the block on any height, or on the floor, or gradually make your way down. I like this journey of starting high up and then making my way down towards the floor. Take one more breath here. And as you breathe out, release that foot. Bring the hand back. Nice and easy. All right, put a block away. Good. We're going for the gate pose on this side. So turn your left foot towards the back of the mat, follow your left shoulder, and coming into gate pose here. So your right foot, left knee, and your left hand are all in line. When you're ready, inhale, bring the right arm up, reach up, make space. Or maybe reach the arm above the head and then kick your right leg up, hold it up. Beautiful. Challenge yourself and see how far you can push your limitations. And when you get to the place where you reach the absolute limit and you can't go any further, celebrate yourself for being there. One more breath. And then you can release the foot if you got it. Reach up, release that. Roll yourself back towards the middle. Extend your left leg. Come into Prasarita and shake it out. Nice and easy. A little break here. Good. Inhale into your half lift. And let's do a Skandasana on the left this time. Bend the left knee. Just opening the inner thigh on the left side. Good. Come back again. Come back to the middle. Now this time, roll towards your right foot and turn the right toes out and keep your left foot as it is. Coming into Trikonasana again. Come up, stretch the legs, stretch the arms, and then hinge forward. And this time, right hand on the right shin, bring it up or bring a block. See how it feels in your body. You want to squeeze the inner thighs together to create a strong base. And then from there, open up your heart. Find some length in the spine. Now, if you feel like you're crunching and rounding, then bring your hand a little bit higher up on your shin. And if you've got the space, maybe you can reach down for the floor. Take another big breath. And as you breathe out, cartwheel the hands down, come into a lunge towards your right foot, and then step back into the down dog. Nice and easy. This is our reset point. Breathe. Take one more big breath here, celebrating what you've achieved just now. And as you exhale, walk your hands towards your feet, coming to a forward fold again, here at the back. Let it go. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, hands to your heart. Take one more breath here. Exhale, let it go. Release the arms, open your eyes, shake it out, and turn around again. Now we will put the first and the second parts together into one big flow, and it will go together. When you're ready, inhale, bring the arms up, reach up. And as you breathe out, fold over the legs, come all the way down. Inhale into your half lift. And as you exhale, step your right foot back. If you need the blocks, bring the blocks. If you're comfortable here, exhale, push the hips back, lengthen. Find some length in the front leg. Find some strength in the back leg. Stay strong. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out, soften the front knee. Drop the right heel down. Inhale, rise into your warrior one. And as you exhale, actively press that right hip forward. Open up your heart. Big breath here. And as you breathe out, hands come to the back, interlace the fingers, open up your heart, breathe in. And as you breathe out, humble warrior. Head heavy, we come inside the thigh and lift your hands up as far as you can take them. Let it go. On the next inhale, rise up, hands come up. And as you exhale, bring the hands down and put your right knee down. Wiggle the left foot to the outside, coming into that lizard. On the hands on the block or on the floor, your choice. Inhale, bring the left arm up, twist. And as you exhale, maybe reach back. If you'd like to grab your foot from here, or you can stay here with me. Inhale, bring it all the way back. Exhale, wiggle your left foot back to the center. Take your right foot to the back. Roll and follow your right shoulder, coming into the gate pose. Inhale, lift everything up. If you'd like to grab your foot and find a heart opening here, if it feels good, come here for a breath. And then you can exhale, let go of your leg, your foot. Nice. Release everything down to the floor, roll to the center. Release your right leg. Come into Prasarita, let go. Inhale into your half lift. And as you exhale, turn your left foot out. Come into Trikonasana. Breathe in here, and as you breathe out, hinge forward, hand on the shin or on the floor. Find some space here. Okay. All right. Here comes the next challenge. We will go from here into Ardha Chandrasana. Now we're going to keep the feet in the same alignment as we have in this Trikonasana. We're going to bend the front knee and maybe shorten the stance halfway. Also, it helps sometimes to have your top hand on your hip. Really easy for the balancing. Take your left hand in front of your left foot, a couple inches away from you. And then when you're ready, kick that right foot off the floor, keeping the same direction as you had on the floor. So flex your right foot. Good. Once you got your balance, maybe then you can release your right hand up. You can have a block under your left hand, or you can come onto your fingertips. Now micro bend that standing leg, so the leg is active and you're pushing the floor away. Now gradually maybe you can let go of the floor. If you're not comfortable with that idea, just keep your hand on the floor. Or you can let go of the floor and hang in here like the half moon. Notice how you feel and what you think when you face the challenges. Celebrate where you are. And then gently and slowly we'll come out of it. Bend that front knee. Land gently. Come back into the lunge. And step back into the down dog. Let go. This is the perfect moment to celebrate your achievement. However far did you get in your challenges, in your Ardha Chandrasana or the rest of the flow, just celebrate it right now. Because you're overcoming emotional mountains inside you that no one else can see. Take another big breath in. And as you breathe out, walk your hands towards your feet. Coming towards the back of the mat again. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, hands to your heart. Turn yourself around. You're going to use this end of the mat now. Take a big breath in, roll your arms up. And as you breathe out, fold over the legs. Come all the way down. Inhale into your half lift. And as you exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale here, bring the blocks if you need them. And then exhale, push your hips back and up. Lengthen through the legs and lengthen through the spine. Breathe. Take another big breath in. And as you breathe out, soften the front knee, drop the back heel. Inhale, rise into warrior one. And as you exhale, be strong here. Actively push that back heel down. Stay strong. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the hands to the back. That funky interlace on the other side. That's a challenge in itself. Take a big breath here. And as you breathe out, fold forward, coming into that humble warrior. Let go. One full complete breath in here. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, release the back heel, hands come down. Bring the left knee down, Wiggle your right foot to the outside. Block on a block for your lizard. Hand on the floor, inhale. Bring the right arm up. And as you exhale, maybe reach back. Twist. Inhale, bring everything back. And as you exhale, take your left foot towards the back of the mat. Follow your left shoulder, coming into the gate pose. Take your right foot, left knee, and left hand in alignment. Open up here. If you're ready, lift the leg up. And then if you'd like to go into that half bow here, feels so good. Take one more breath. And as you breathe out, release everything. Come back to the center. Release your left leg. Come into Prasarita, shake it out. Let it go. And now turn towards your right foot. Turn the right toes out. Keep the left foot exactly as it is. Rise up and get ready for your Trikonasana. Hinge forward and then find that opening in your heart. Allow that feeling of celebration and acceptance to fill up your heart, to fill up your chest. Allow it to spread from there. Beautiful. On the next exhale, bring your left hand to your left hip, soften the front knee, and maybe shorten the stance a little bit, maybe halfway. Right hand on the floor in front of your right foot. Kick the left leg up when you're ready for Ardha Chandrasana. Now find something on the floor that is not moving. So focus your eye gaze. That will help you with the balance. And then you can extend the left arm up. See how it feels on this side. Sides are different. And if you're confident on this side, maybe let go of the floor, hanging here in the air, like the half moon, shining bright. Beautiful. Breathe. However far you got in your pose, just celebrate the distance you traveled. Next exhale, bring the hand down. Gently bend the front knee, land at the back, hands on the floor, step back into the down dog. Let go. Take one more big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring the knees down. Take your knees wide, big toes touch at the back, coming down into the child's pose. Come back to this place where you can celebrate yourself for who you are, accepting your limitations and virtues. Let's take one more collective breath here. And gently and slowly rise up, come onto all fours. We'll start cooling down from this moment onward. So we're going into the pigeon pose. So whichever way you're comfortable doing it, you can extend the left leg at the back, bring your right knee to the front, and then wiggle yourself into your pigeon. Your foot should be relaxed. Don't really think that you have to have it parallel to the edge of your mat. It can be anywhere where you feel it relaxed. The key here is to square the hips, lengthen the back foot, and if there is space left between your right thigh and the floor, pat it either with a block or your blanket if you have it. Take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, maybe walk down onto your forearms. Or if you have the space, you can come all the way down into the sleeping pigeon. Again, this is not a competition. It's not about comparison. It's not about what others can do. It's all about how it feels in your body and where you are right now. So find a place where you can relax and drop inward. And while we're here, I would like to introduce the idea of self-appreciation. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own drama that we don't realize how much we affect other people around us. Every moment, with every breath and every action, we inspire someone, help someone. We put a smile on someone else's face, and we don't really realize that. So while we're here, maybe trace back your day or your week and realize how many people got affected by you. And breathe in and out through the nose. And let's take one more collective breath together here. And let your breath go. And then slowly and gently we transition back up onto our hands. If you've got a block or padding under your right thigh, put it away. And then switch legs whichever way you want to go. You can just sit down and switch legs, or you can step back into the plank and switch the left knee forward. Find a comfortable set. You can stay high up in 90-90, or you can again adjust your left leg to be in a place where you feel comfortable, and then square the hips, lengthen, pad the gap if there is a gap, and when you're ready, come back down onto your forearms or all the way down. Drop back inwards to that place where everything is peaceful. If you could only see the contributions that you're making to the collective, you would appreciate yourself so much. Even when you think you're out of service or you're out of purpose, you're still contributing to the collective. So breathe in some self-appreciation for all the contributions that you're making. Take another big breath. Exhale, let it go. And gently and slowly rise up onto your hands. Remove the padding if you have it. Sit onto one side. Bring your legs in front of you. Make sure that you're in the middle of your mat. And find your way down on the floor again. Come back down on the floor. Hug the knees towards your chest one more time. Give yourself a big hug. If this is challenging to hug your knees, maybe just hug your shoulders. Hug yourself. Hug yourself like you would hug your best friend. If you have children or you have a best friend, someone you love very dearly, just notice how you feel about them. How you love them unconditionally with all the limitations and with all the fun that they bring. Notice how you love them unconditionally. And I would like you to hug yourself with the same kind of love and appreciation like you would hug your best friend. Stay in this hug for as long as you want to. And if you'd like to take some twists, you can drop the knees to one side, open up the arm to the other side. And then you can switch sides wherever you want to. Or you can do whatever your body is asking for. If you're ready for your Shavasana, you can go straight into Shavasana. Or you can just be here. If you'd like to rock from side to side with the knees towards your chest, do that. Or draw some circles with the knees, massaging the lower back. Show yourself some love. Show some love to your body. Do whatever your body is asking for. And when you're ready for your final relaxation, you can take constructive rest by taking your feet wide and knocking the knees together. Or you can release your legs and come into Shavasana. Now again, take your time to make yourself as comfortable as possible. If you'd like to put your blanket under your head or cover yourself, if you'd like to put some socks on, do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Once you're comfortable, find some stillness and come back to your breath.
And as we breathe here in the stillness, bring back those feelings of unconditional love and appreciation for yourself. Wherever you feel those, you might feel it in your heart, you might feel it in your belly, you might feel it in your shoulders. Wherever you feel that love in your body, let it be bigger, let it grow, let it spread everywhere in your body. Now imagine all the cells in your body feel loved and appreciated. That's 50 trillion cells. And all of them individually feel loved and appreciated. And collectively, they feel loved and appreciated. What does it feel like in your body to feel loved and appreciated? With every breath, allow that feeling to spread. Maybe even spread out of your body into your environment, into those people around you. Let those feelings fill up not just your body, but your space, your house, your world. So take your time, stay here in this Shavasana for as long as you would like to, with unconditional self-love and appreciation. Thank you for joining me again. Namaste, my dear friends.